Thank you for joining me on the channel, Mazara Tarot. Today I am doing a reading for the sign of Leo. You don't have to be a Leo. You could be a cross watcher. The title of the reading could resonate for you. Or you could have Leo somewhere in your chart. I will be using them, they, he, she, male, female pronouns. But of course, you don't have to be a biological man or woman to be in either or any of those pronouns. I don't know what I usually say. My brain's went blank. But nonetheless, find your place in the story, take what resonates, and all energies. Find your place in the story, take what resonates, and leave what doesn't. And then lastly, like, share, and subscribe. Y'all, what the hell? I don't like that. Leo, I heard something about abuse. Not necessarily. I'm not trying to make this reading be a heavy reading, but I do try to read for the energies. Take a number? I do try to read for the energies that are there, regardless if I want to talk about it or not. You know what, Leo? It's so weird because I'm saying take a number, but it's making me think of if you've ever gone to like your local deli or something like that, and most of the time it's not needed, but sometimes if you're in a congested or crowded store or place, it's recommended that you take a number so that way they can call out your number and so on and so forth. Like I've seen it be done at the DMV, BMV, whatever. But the machinery, I guess, that I'm seeing is take a number. Now, since I'm saying machinery, it could have something to do with Aquarius, climate change, but more importantly, it's a play on words. Like earlier, I saw something like I'm him, but essentially a masculine energy that could or would or will be heavy into sports is like I'm the GOAT, but not necessarily Leo. But with that Aquarius, it's a play on words for climate change, but essentially somebody's environment is changing, whether it is hotter or colder, but it's having an effect on their house or home, their emotions, everything around them. But it started with someone digging up something, but it's like, why go looking for something? Is you trying to cause a problem or a rift in a semi-steady, long-term situation? I don't know why I'm seeing that. Alright. Someone is like, not Hannah Montana. Someone is like, I gotta have it my way. I'm seeing a lot. I'm also seeing something about a damn poltergeist. Whoa, okay. All right. I'm seeing a landslide. Okay. A landslide. For Leo. The issue is, if I didn't say it's a reset, so what that means is that same cards, new messages. It's a landslide. Doesn't that mean, like, I've heard that being said, of course there's natural disasters where there's landslides, so on and so forth. It could have something to do with a Taurus, a mother energy, not necessarily. But I think I hear that. I'm not a sports person. So, but it's like, I feel like that's a saying for something like in a landslide. That was it was in a landslide. But it got something to do with a King of Cups, not necessarily take it however it resonates. Let me get a good close look at this. He got something going on. He got something going on, Leo. It got something to do with somebody's father. I believe Leo's father. Now, Leo's father could be a water sign, not necessarily. Hold on, back up, Leo. Be a little too close. It could have something to do with Leo's father. All right. Does he wear his ring? Does he have a ring on? Shit ain't spotless. He's like, I don't want to because it's like not see spot run. It could be there. But also, somebody ain't squeaky clean. Someone then put them hands somewhere that didn't belong, like in a cookie jar. And it's like, it's obvious. Or he's like, even though he got a ring on, meet me at the spot or something. Or you know the spot. The thing is, I feel like someone in a house or home, when it pertains to somebody's father, Leo. Like, I'm actually seeing somebody's father is trying to get rid of the evidence, because they're like, I don't want that on your record. I don't want that getting out. I don't want that. So it could have something to do with a Sagittarius. Not necessarily. Someone could have security officers, security guards. Someone's probably dealing with illness, not necessarily. Regardless, I don't know why that was there. But for Leo, it has something to do with somebody's father. And I know this is going to sound weird, but there's secrets about father sexuality. If it's not father sexuality, it's like he was supposed to be sexually involved or with somebody. But the way that it's looking, somebody's father messed with hookers? Somebody's father's messed with hookers. But he's like 7 days a week. Make that game week. Yeah. There's some holes in this house. Okay. So a Libra could be involved? Not necessarily. But that's just what the hell I'm seeing. But I don't know, like, it's weird though, Leo, because I'm also hearing, I'm missing you. Da, da, da. I'll find a way to get through. Da, da, da. Living without you. You are my sister, my strength. Somebody reminiscing. I believe it's the end of something, but it got something to do with somebody, like whoever somebody's father is missing, like somebody's father, Leo's father, or Leo could be the father. I don't know what the hell is missing somebody, but it's like, that was my girl. I mean, we would just get into a whole lot of shit. But it's because it's making me think of the movie Set It Off. But it's just like, it's because we ain't had nothing else to do. And also, life wasn't fair to us or something. So Leo's father could be missing their own sister. Leo that's a father could be missing his sister, best friends. But Leo would be like, I don't know if Leo would have this sense of guilt, because Leos will be going, I made it. I left home. I left the United States. I left where I was. I just left. But I had to leave. It's not that I wanted to leave. I had to leave because it was like that, or my freedom. But not necessarily. Leo's like, I chose my freedom. I chose it. I got on the bus, I got on the plane, and I left. But it's like, somebody is like, are they dead? They're dead to Leo. Leos could be like, their friends are dead to them, but Leo secretly could really miss their friends or miss that time in their life when things were like a struggle. Leos miss the struggle. That's weird. I mean, I'm still in the struggle. So I'm not got to that point where it's like, I remember everything I used to do when I didn't have money and I didn't have but with that being said, Leo would also, I mean, I don't know. Leo wouldn't really miss their ex. Is you the man at the bank? Either you is or you ain't. Leos could miss being on the hunt. Because maybe Leos are married. I don't know what the hell. But first of all, we got to figure out what's the fuck goes. See my language? We got to figure out what's going on with somebody's father. Someone's father doesn't feel deserted. He's like, why you put me in this position? You put me in this position and you really wanted to, like, because where somebody's father at or a water sign, I don't know what the hell going on, Leo. It's like, you know you're not going to come and visit me. You know you're not. And you're going to say every which way or reason on why. Like, that's too far. That's too dangerous. You live in a bad area. It's not safe for me and it's my children. You know, can you come visit me? Can you? But I feel like father or somebody is like, I can't do that. You have that outlook on where I live. You feel that way about where I live. But you placed me here. You didn't want me to have a better. If it's not that, then it's the opposite. Leo's father has put himself in an environment where they're like, I know you're not going to come visit me. I know you're not. But kind of, sort of, it would have something to do with a death. Leo's father feel frozen. Like, I don't know where to move. I don't even know if I can move. I don't know what to do. Because of some ending, because some sisters, because something. Very strange. The thing is, somebody's probing into Leo's father or Leo's fathering skills. Someone's probing into it. Like, they would be foreign to Leo's father, or Leo's father just wouldn't know them, and they would be calling someone about Leo's father behind Leo's father's back, or something. But they would honestly be trying to get somebody's side of things, whoever could have had a relationship or whoever could have felt sold out, betrayed. I don't know. But they're like, cause I read it. You sold it. I read it. It's for sale. I read it. On Reddit? Leo's father's on Reddit. What's Reddit? I think it's an app. I mean, I'm answering my question, but I'm not 100% sure what I'm answering. I think Reddit is an app. Is it like LinkedIn? I don't know what it is. Take it or resonate. I just don't like it because Leo know damn well they're not gonna go visit their father. Leos know damn well they're just not gonna make that trip. They're just not gonna do that. They're not gonna do that because honestly, I'm gonna be honest. Even though I said all of that, like, that neighborhood dangerous. But Leo's father would be feeling like, I live here because there's so many fish in the sea. This is where. This is just my spot, damn. What the hell are you gonna do? Leos at the end of the day would be going, ew, this fucking area, this neighborhood makes my skin crawl. It's goddamn gross. I don't like it. It's a little nasty. Father, your house is not father's house. It's literally the neighborhood. Like, you live in the fucking slums. I don't want to deal with this. This is gross. The thing is it like a little pond? Is it a lake? I don't know. Someone also played for the Lakers. If somebody plays for the Lakers, them like, I keep this shit afloat. They really don't. They would just keep themselves afloat. I don't know what the hell goes on. All right, so let's go ahead and see what else is going on here. Leo, for your past life energy. Knight of Swords energy came out. See, you gonna, what am I saying? You gotta see things from my point of view. No. See, that's why. See, that's like, I said, and not supposed to put air sign, not necessarily. For Taurus, it has something to do with like charges. But someone could have been like, Taurus is, in that situation was like, no, I put this shit on reserve. I booked this, I da 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 da. But somebody was like, see, look, this is why you're being charged, this or that, or now, same week, so that could be the similar energy for Leos. But I feel like is this danger? What the fuck? I mean, I feel like somebody is coming in to speak to Leo's father, 7, that doesn't live where Leo's would want to be. Because Leo's like, this place is nasty. I don't actually like this place. It's not for me. I don't fit in here. Dang. But I also don't want to live with my dad. I don't want to live by my daddy. I don't want to live with your daddy. I don't know. Oh, daddy. Someone don't want to live with somebody's daddy. Because if I got liver spots, I don't know what it is. That song is playing in my head. Dun, 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 dun. I can hear the monologue, I can hear the conversation, but someone is just like, see. But the thing is, why they look like that? They look like they want to go off. But all I can see is that. But that mean conversation, right? So them like, see, like, but they will be going off, or at least have this look on their face where it's unpleasant. But this like, I feel like Leo or Leo's father, somebody, a masculine energy, them just kind of looking at the person trying to be calm. They actually don't know how to respond to somebody's aggression or something. Now it has something to do with payments, not necessarily. I'm just seeing that, like, see, that's why. But it's leading into negativity, I do feel. But I feel like Leo's father or somebody in the situation, that's why. That's also why they're like, see, I don't know what moves to make. I don't know what to do. Because I feel like Leo's father, somebody will be looking at this person in essence that's revealing something possibly about Leo's father. Because nights bring revelation. I just feel like but they would feel like they've been silent a long time, or silence, like they couldn't. So whatever. They could feel like they standing up for themselves. It's reminding me of that lady, actress. She was on iCarly. Now, I don't know if she's a Leo or not, but when her mom died, she wrote that memoir, like, my mom wanted me to be anorexic or something does. But it is negative, but it's like, if you didn't, would we care? I don't know. Meaning, if mom didn't, would we even care? She would have nothing to talk about. I don't know what the hell it is. Take it or resonates. The thing is, I feel like Leo's father, somebody, a male in Leo's life, will be looking at an air sign that feels like they has to, but they're not even standing up for themselves. They're just talking shit, kind of. They want to, like, I don't know. Leo's father could feel under attack, but what I'm saying is like, it's like, what's it saying? I give you an inch and you want to fucking take a mile. The thing is, I feel like for the father or something like that in Leo's life, he will be going, I'm not even where you are. Not this time. This time around, you want to start some shit. You want to say something. And I feel like Leo's father is like, you wasn't no slave. You wasn't struggling. The reason why I'm saying that is because there's no goddamn pyramids in the back of this. You wasn't no slave. You not ever even seen somebody struggle. You not ever seen somebody really need to get free from prison or something like that. You never seen that. But what they did see, that shit is shaky. That don't look like a family tree to me. It's making me think of palm trees. Palm trees. Palm trees is synonymous with hot climates. Maybe someone having to be skinny because of the environment they live in, or there was a shakeup with that. I don't know. But the thing is, like, whoever that is, they have to make sure that they don't sink because they can't swim. So it's sink or swim, I feel, for whoever, like Leo's child or something like that, and they can't swim. So from their point of view, they're going to have to make sure that they don't fucking sink because they're carrying so much. The thing that they're carrying is like their newfound stability, but them like, it's not flaunt. It's, I don't know, somebody just comes off aggressive as hell. Possibly, take it to the resonance. Maybe somebody could be is it melodrama? I don't know what it is. The star card came out. You gotta accept it though. A feminine energy, so I'm saying a child, I do feel. No. Who did this to the father's environment? You have to accept that. You have to accept it. Leo, your father is not responsible for where he lived, how it is, a surrounding area, where you grew up, where you didn't grow up. Somebody else made that area the way it is initially. Whether it's positive or toxic, somebody else did it. But it started off with dumping stuff. Like, I'm gonna just put this here, I'm gonna just dump this here, I'm gonna just dump this here, I'm gonna just a fucking hole in the wall. It doesn't even matter. I'm gonna just, and it accumulated, I do feel. But it's like that person that's responsible, albeit I'm gonna say a feminine energy, has to accept that. They dumped somebody. They dumped something. They did put something off on somebody. And they put it off on where they grew up, an area where their father lives. Just like, ugh, it's just fucking nasty, gross. But the father wouldn't even been. The thing is, the mother was slightly like somebody's mother or feminine energy that's bigger than life. She started it. She's like, I'm the matriarch of this family. Your father might have started off with the money and I was up and coming, but bitch, I had the most longevity. Father had to retire or some type of shit. I feel like the mother, somebody is just like, Leos could have an Aquarius mother, not necessarily. They're like, they never came from there. I don't know, like, what I'm saying is like, they did all that just to say, if I can do it, you can do it. Nah. They wanted to be an example. They wanted, Leo's mother, someone wanted to be an example. Like, look what I can do. Look at all and everything I had to do to get my master's degree. But it's like, girl, You ain't even come from there, the place that you say you come from, for one. And for two, you part of the reason why something is not favorable to Leo. And three, okay, you are, I don't know, somebody's mom just ain't angelic. I mean, I don't know. It could be worse, but I don't know. King of Pentacles energy came out. This had came out for Virgo. Leos could be dealing with that sort of energy as well. I think it came out for another sign too. Was it Cancer sign, House of Home? And Scorpio. Scorpio, Cancer signs, and Virgo. This energy had came out recently. Let me see what I'm seeing here. The goat. Honestly, all I'm seeing is a three-horned goat. I don't know if it's gonna show up there. I don't even know if it's really there, but I'm seeing that there. But he's like I don't know who he is, because it's not Leo's father, and it's not, I'm guessing Leo's coming out in this air energy or just wanting to have a serious conversation. But Leos will be going, I want to have this conversation before you die. You, oh, there's something sick. I don't know what it is. I don't know who this is, but they got a fucking three-headed goat. But he's like, I shall defeat that devil. I shall slay that fucking dragon. He should slay it in his motherfucking Balenciaga. All I can say is his feet and that goddamn dragon. The issue is Leo, is I can see his reserve. I can see his energy reserve. I can see his tank. I can see it being filled up or slightly being charged for it. The tanks, the reserve would be signaling something is wrong. But for some reason, I don't know, Scorpios, Cancers, or Virgos will be going, but I has to slay this fucking dragon. The issue is, it's not necessarily this dragon, it's in somebody's house. It's like, bitch, it's getting too close for comfort. The only problem is, it's like, well, shit, what I heard is that, him having conversations with the Russians. I don't know what the hell I've heard. But I did hear that. Alright, so the Hanged Man energy came out in reverse. Somebody ain't protecting somebody. Somebody ain't protecting somebody's sickness, illness, perversions, or something currently. Them like, I'm not going to protect you. I'm not going to guard you. I'm not going to shield you. I'm not going to do it. All right. Because I feel like somebody that's freed themselves, them being condemned. Them being condemned because them like, bitch, you're not enlightened. You're not lit up like us. You're not set up like us. You're not like us. Someone could be dealing with a Gemini, not necessarily. But because of that, I'm seeing triple beam. Somebody is having to, it's not a has been, hell been, hell of a place. Not necessarily, it's like a tightrope walk. Somebody is having to do that. But instead of it being a rope, it's a beam. A wooden beam. I don't even know what that means. But somebody is having to do it. Now, I do feel like somebody's outfitted. They're not. Somebody would either have on high heels or goddamn gym shoes or formal shoes. Instead of they ballerina shoes. Virgo's like, I got every pair of shoes except for what the fuck I need to do this. I don't know what the hell it is. Figure eights. What's a figure eight? Figure that out. I don't know what it is. Someone could be into ballet. Not necessarily. Well, shit, that flipped the fuck out. It's cold. It's cold. We're out of this. It's fucking cold. All right, so let's see what we can get for the future for Leo. So I can go on to the next sign. Lovely, lovely. All right. This energy I came out in the past for Leo. artist representative. I could be talking to someone that wants to talk to AR. It could be a conversation that could happen in the future. Not necessarily. I feel like someone in the future, like, things have changed. Maybe someone's father is like, I've got a representative. I got somebody to represent me. Financially, I gotta get all my coins in a row. I don't know what it is. Queen of Swords, take it ever resonates. Or you know what, what Leo's conversation, I feel like they're understanding. Leos will be in their father's position now. Beforehand, when they was first, see, that's why it's such. They in the future are gonna be in their father's position. The thing is, father was like, I'm trying. I mean, it might not seem like a lot to you, but I'm trying. I'm trying to take one step. I'm trying to. But even you can see, and I can see, the distance between me and you, Leo, it's just like, I don't know how I'm going to even get to you. And, I mean, you could come to me, but you don't really want to. The Knight of Swords energy is into this Queen of Swords. They were Leo energy in the past, so they were raising kids, not necessarily. It was even Scorpio's trauma. But they were like wanted to build up a wall. They just wanted to protect the children. Take it out of resonates. I'm not really seeing that. What I'm seeing is like that person has changed. They've gotten more into their feminine energy. She's like, I'm a queen. But she really... Is she shooting a movie? She's really like not even in a position to face something. Unlike her father in the past. She just can't. She can't. Her thing is, I have a teenage son. What the fuck? I don't want you to... Something. Her teenage son, though, it reminds me so much of Leo. They're everything Leo's growing up when they was back talking their father wanted to be. But Leo's had something about them that was spectacular. It was like not Christ-like, but a little bit. It's just Leo's child doesn't have that. Leo's child is like a Nepo baby, they were raised well. But because of that, they're like resting on their laurels. I'm gonna show you something. I'm seeing this as Leo in the past, talking to their father. This is Leo's now, but I'm seeing this as Leo's child. And they Leo feminine wants their child to follow in their footsteps a little bit. But they really don't have anything to complain about. I don't know. I'm just seeing it like, God, I don't want to. Beforehand, Leo's was like, I fucking have to. I'm seeing the child go, I don't want to. I don't want to. But it's like the simple life. Like, what I mean is like, what do you mean you don't want to? What do you mean you don't want to work on Broadway? What do you mean you don't want to go to theater? What do you mean you don't want to go to Juilliard? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? And it would be going, I just don't fucking want to, damn. The thing is, it wouldn't have any relation to it. It would see in the distance motherfucking slaves once upon a time building up shit. And I don't feel like it would have anything to do with it. It would have saw things that Leos didn't see. But I don't know if it's favored. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. But that's what I'm seeing. And it would saw people struggling and everything. And it's still just like, well, I don't fucking want to. Because I don't fucking have to. It could be causing a tower. Take it as resonates. Quintessentially. I don't even know what that means. So that's all I have for you. Godspeed. God bless. Bye.